All right, here we go, everybody! Yeah! Episode 54! Episode 54! It's the 54th show of this podcast. This terrible podcast. There's 53 other ones just like it. We're not special at all, guys.
Nope, there's nothing good about this show at all.
Or you, or us. Nothing is good inside of you.
But everything's gonna be great today. Welcome back to
the world-renowned. The Queen talked about this on her podcast the other day.
Yeah, she couldn't stop raving about it.
Yeah, and by the Queen, I mean Hillary Clinton, you guys.
Oh!
Whoa.
Shadow
Burn.
government president
The shadow
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton shadow banned me from the volleyball team. I've heard stories about that lady, and I'm not even going to say them.
Nope.
Because I've seen what happens to people who say something.
Oh,
See something, don't say something.
Don't say it if you don't mean it.
Don't say it if you don't mean it. She would scream that at me.
She was like, "Hey, what are you thinking about doing right now?"
What are you thinking about doing right now, you guys? Are you thinking about keeping it real? Thinking about keeping it real for once. Everybody saw me at the cage the other day. I hopped over that zoo fence and I got in the cages and I just started raging with all the animals eating their food. The animals were stunned. Animals were stunned. They couldn't believe their eyes. There was a human up inside their cage. The animals don't like it when you go in their cages.
Nope. They get freaked out and they're like, "Come on."
They go, "I'm not used to this.
You can't be in here with me.
I've never seen this in nature. I see you from far away, behind the fence, but I've never seen you inside of my room."
Yeah, that's how I usually see people, only it's just like through a window.
Yeah, I go, "Can you not be in my space at all?"
Hey, you knock on the window, like, "Hey,
hello?
you're looking at me,
Excuse
and
me.
I don't like it."
I really don't like the way you're looking at me over here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in the universe, guys, to put it lightly.
Yeah, you've heard the stuff.
Yeah, you've heard about what's going on. It doesn't matter when you listen to this because
what is going on?
there's always stuff going on.
And
You ever notice that?
yeah, and then you never stop to think, "Hey, I should
know,
stop listening to
Because,
this."
New York is the city that never sleeps, but what if the whole world was New York,
Is it?
That's what they want. One nation state. The whole world is like LA and New York. You know what I mean, guys?
Is it the whole world?
Is what the whole world?
Just LA and New York? I've seen a few other states in between all that.
Yeah, there's some other states in between.
Some good stuff in between there, in the middle.
Yeah, people forget that in between is where all the good stuff is.
There's the Midwest.
Yeah, the Midwest, the dirty other parts.
Well, they call it the Midwest, but it's definitely like super central.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. What's all that west stuff? You mean west of what? New York? Yeah, you're only thinking about New York.
Why? Were they only thinking about New York?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me, huh?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, the point is, guys, we've started selling guns on apps. We're secondhand reselling weapons with the serial number scratched off.
Oh, the ones I just bought?
Yeah, did you buy those?
Yeah, just
Okay, because I sell them on the dark web. So I don't actually know who gets it.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Okay, because we've had long chats through those accounts. That's quite a shame to hear that it was you this whole time.
Yeah, that's been me trashing everything myself on my own. I'm the only person that listens to this.
Listens to what?
This podcast.
Who are you talking to? You? You talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what podcasts are, guys. It's just you talking to yourself. And for who?
Yeah, definitely for who.
Yeah, for who, guys? What, the band The Who? You remember them?
Yeah, we're just trying to emulate them.
Yeah, if you look at a picture of us, we actually look just like the Who. And
you ever notice how just the two people in the Who, just
yeah, you ever notice that?
There's only those
band?
two guys.
Yeah, those
and
two
then
guys.
Who else?
You never really think about what they look like.
Who else is on there?
The point is, something's got to happen soon. Because we're sick of doing this.
We're so sick of it.
We hate it.
54 episodes.
54?
We're at 54.
It feels
Who
like
does
you're
it?
in prison. Scratching on the walls. Running my nails across that prison door. Let me out of that prison door. You're trapping me in. Life is just a prison, and it pisses me right off. But I also make do for it. I take into account that things are lame, and then I change the way I live. Because I'm thinking about the future.
And the future's gonna get real good.
And the future's full of promise.
There's so much promise.
The promised land. They call it the promised land. She said, take my hand, and I promise you to give you the world. Like Scarface, the world is yours. Scarface was a good movie, guys. Go rent it at a Redbox. When was the last time you went to a Redbox? It's next to the Amazon lockers.
Yeah, who goes to that? It's all filled with germs. You gotta put up that thingy up.
I have a P.O. box at 7-Eleven. I drive over there and I get packages.
Ooh.
Yeah, who's getting packages sent to 7-Eleven? What are you selling where you're like, I don't want anything coming to my house. I don't want people to know where I live.
There's like a little security if you're ordering something really expensive and small.
You have
you can just
a love doll. They pack into one of those
little box that you go pick up.
There's just a head inside the box. Nice. I get her sent over a piece at a time, and I build her in my house.
Or just buy the 3D printer at that point.
He 3D printed his wife. Yeah, we just do a bunch of lines like that.
And then we go interview those people. Yeah, I just...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We make up stories to people in the street. We go, what do you think about the man who 3D printed his wife? And they go, what? They go, yeah, guy in Japan. They go, oh, of course, yes. You go, yeah, he 3D printed his wife.
Yeah, well, that's actually real.
It's real.
I've met these guys.
I actually know a few of these guys very well, personally.
You know who you are.
I get some drinks with these guys probably twice a day. Work hard, play hard.
They just say, meet me at this place. I got a secret that you know that you can't tell anybody.
You say that to them? Yeah, okay. What do they say?
They're like, hey, why did you invite me here?
Uh-huh.
Well, I got something to tell you.
Got something to say.
I know what you did in your spare time.
And it's not pretty.
Woo!
It's not something I like.
And if you know that I got money, I'm gonna blame you for something.
I'm getting sick in my stomach. I think I'm about to throw
So
up.
come with me. Meet me at the Denny's. I'm gonna murder you.
Heaven, and the demons rise from
They're
underground.
gonna take the welfare.
And the sky splits open and monsters come on down.
And just put that bullet in your
And
hair.
fire comes out of the drains.
They're gonna say, whoa, oh damn, why'd you do
Snakes
that in
grow
here?
legs, and then sharks grow arms. And they come out on land and
they're
they
gonna
chase you.
Get arrested
There's
and go
sharks
to
with legs and
prison.
arms running around.
And then they're
Sharks with
gonna
legs and
take
arms
you
running
to
around.
prison and do real bad stuff.
And dogs don't
Woo!
have legs anymore.
Hey, you know what this is going, John?
Everything's turned into opposite day. Up
And
is down, down is up.
Jeffrey Epstein
He actually killed himself. He said he's
He didn't
gonna
kill
kill himself. He said, what's up, guys? This is my podcast.
that's
I'm
right.
gonna kill myself in prison. And if they block this, it's because it's a freaking
Yep.
It's a conspiracy. Trust me. This is me for real. On the Jeff Podcast. It's the Jeff Epstein Podcast. I love Jeff. He loves me. We used to hang out at his island, just kicking the ball in the sand, thinking about how good we've got it. How everything's totally going our way. Oh man, we reap the benefits of the system. We totally played the game as well as we could. None of this is illegal because I own this island. Nothing's illegal when I write rules. I write the rules and I have a good time. I'm having a good time with my buddies, I got a picture of my buddy painted like a lady in the front of my house. You remember that, guys? I got a picture of my friend painted like a lady. Billy. You remember Billy?
Yeah, no, I remember him.
Billy Cosby? Bill C?
Super Bills?
It was actually the other Bill. I forget his name.
Yeah, no, I never know anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to tell anymore with these shows. Anything goes at these places, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna say, why did you ever do that?
Are you kidding me?
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get Chris D'Elia to come do a podcast with us. He'd love this.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, what's up?
What's up?
What do you guys do?
Huh? Let me see. Yeah, no, it'd be great. I think he's going to do it. We'll just walk over to Tampa Theater. I'll go, it's okay, I'm his friend. And they'll go, we actually asked him.
Let's just say we have a surprise for you.
Here, come walk down these steps. Come under this. Don't let the hatch hit you. I go, are you sure? There's no lights down here.
Oh, those are nice doors. It's a nice theater.
He goes, I've walked it 100 times. I could do it with my eyes closed. And then he does. He does it with his eyes closed because there's like loud screams and ghostly voices under the ground.
Yeah, don't go into the bathrooms in that building.
Yeah, don't trust everything you read on TV, kids.
You know how many things they just tell you on the internet? They're like, do this now.
The internet killed my wife.
Free enhancements.
Yeah. Let's just say the only enhancements are not real, guys.
Mm-hmm. We've tried them. FDA
we've tried all
paid us off to try them.
Yes, and to not talk about our experiences. But that's
They're
why
like,
we wrote
please don't share this. You signed an NDA.
Yeah, we signed a lot of documents that said punishable by death if you ever talk about any of this.
So
we have the right to come kill you in your house with your own tools.
So that's why episode 54 we want to dedicate to the people that are
this is for sure the
coming
last
to arrest
one.
us.
Yeah, we've said it a few times, but this time we really mean it. That there's no chance this is ever coming back. Like, they have farewell tours, and those last like 2 years. This is lasting for one episode, and that's it. So if you guys got any special requests, this is the time to text in.
Yeah, text them in. Text that.
The line is wide open.
Woo! Every episode we ask you text 813-433-0267.
Oh yeah, I gave Damon Wayans a couple of the business cards.
Woo.
I see that the number's on there. I'm like, if he ever calls that number, what's going on? We're out in the street getting some hot leads. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's right, guys. Damon Wayans. He's my good friend. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm working on a script for White Chicks too. And none of this is a joke. You'd think, now that's funny, kid. You go, now that's the biggest joke you've told all night. To say that White Chicks is a good movie? Well, listen to me, dude, because White Chicks is actually one of the best movies ever for several reasons. Reason number one, those guys wear a lot of makeup. It takes like 6 hours. That's, big dedication to the craft, theater, comedy, really into the bit, becoming the character. That's called character acting, guys. These guys are literally becoming girls. Black men or white women inside. Everybody knows that it's not the other way around. Never meet a black guy and think that's a white girl. But you talk to a white girl for like 15 minutes and she's talking about Gucci Mane. White women are black, and that's not even controversial to say. They wish so bad, they wish they were a... What's up, guys? I'm here to tell you reason number 2 why White Chicks is a good movie. And that reason is that the characters believe in it. Everybody in the movie, and they see these women and they see the booty, and they wanna fuck them. They never once think that they're tranny men. Nobody asks if they're transsexual men. Everybody just takes it at face value and goes, there's a couple 6'4" strong, very upper body strong white girls.
White women.
White, sexy white girls. Ooh, boy. Boy, am I horny for these hot hunkin' honeys.
It's going to be a great movie. I think.
Yeah, so look forward to White Chicks 2. It's coming, I don't know, within the next 7 years maybe.
Yeah, from what you've told me, it sounds incredible.
I don't want to jump to any timelines, but I'd say before I die, hopefully there's a White Chicks 2. So whenever that may be, I hope I don't leave this earth before that happens. If I do, then I'm truly sorry because, you know, we all missed out. Unless it comes out the day right after, you know. In my honor, they go, you know what, we're going to put out White Chicks 2. But then North Korea threatens to bomb it.
No.
So they pull it.
They hold the world hostage to see it first.
Yeah, if we show North Korea first, they love it too much.
They're like, no one else can see
No one else can see this. And yeah, it's a pretty gleaming review, if you ask me. That North Korea would threaten the whole world for this movie, but that's not me. That's them. I'm just saying what I've heard. A lot of people have been saying this. I'm not saying it. Other people say this. Yeah, I like that. I like when people are like, you know, I'm not the one saying this. Other people call me Spider.
I keep hearing this.
I keep hearing in the news that Obama's is actually a Muslim. Is that true? I mean, I see it on headlines. I think it was a newspaper. Might have been the internet. Might have been fake news. You know, despite everything that's happened, at least we're all aware of fake news now. Right, guys? Before we were just blind. We were like, there's no such thing.
We
as
couldn't
fake
see.
News. We couldn't see.
We kept reading these things and believing them.
We believed everything.
Every single thing I read was real to me.
Oh my God, yeah. If it was on the internet, you're like, only like really smart adults can make this kind of thing.
And no.
Yeah, and now websites are made by like babies.
It's
Baby's first website kit.
It's not special.
It's not special, guys. That's kind of the theme of this episode.
Don't believe the hype.
Do not believe the hype.
That's what the Arctic Monkeys said in 2006.
Yeah.
And look at how it turned out for them.
Listen, don't get me wrong, guys. Nothing is real. I want you to know that, okay? You might see a cop waving right in front of your face going, you know, snap out of it, kid. You don't want to do this. But that's not real.
Mm-mm.
That's just a projection of your imagination. And it might hurt like it's real, but the mind is a very powerful muscle.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, that sounds about right. You're saying some.
Yeah, you know, when they're like these
that's what the
people were
kids
being
are trying to hear.
delusional, when these people were hallucinating, you're not hallucinating, man.
Mm-mm.
You're seeing the world for what it is.
Yep.
So don't for a second listen to them when they're like, oh, you know, there's not three-dimensional geometric patterns in front of my face, because there are. You just don't normally see them. And that's on the back of my new book.
Yeah, it sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's definitely a tell-all tale.
Yeah, you're telling everyone something.
Yeah, I'm telling tall tales.
Whew.
Long wastes of time. That's what people have been calling not only my sets, but the podcast as well.
Oh, everything else is just like, you asshole. Why did you do this to me?
Dirty sons of bitches. How did you force me to listen to that? And I go, hey, nobody had a gun to your head. I wish they did.
It's just like every now and then it's...
No one's making you listen to this, okay?
It's just the fact
if you want to leave the doors that way.
I feel like every episode is just
every episode's a full mental break.
It's gone off the rails after episode 6. We just never realized.
Yeah, and then it's
like
why episode 55.
I don't even remember the first few episodes. Were they good?
I have no idea. It's probably exactly like this.
We never found out the formula.
Yeah, we never. You'd think after this many episodes, you'd get some
input,
some tiny fiber of feedback,
but nothing.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
What's the point? It's like your girlfriend's mom likes it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. My dad's like, too long.
Yeah.
I go, you don't have to. I go, you can pause it, you know.
Just skip to the loud parts. That's usually the...
Yeah, skim through the waves. See when the waves high tide. And catch a barrel on the high tides. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. No.
Fucking, what are they called? Shoobies? Sandlers?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shooby, nice shoes on the beach.
Woogity, 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 woogity.
Are you trying to fat shame me? What are you doing? Hey, Shooby. Oh, what's the matter? You never been to the freaking beach, broski? Have you never sipped suds by the water, dude?
You want to go shred on the beach?
You want to go shred on the beach, my guys? And everybody's like, yeah, we want to shred on the beach.
Yeah, let me go get my boogie board.
Let me go get my BB. My B-board? I'm going to grab a 6-pack, smash it on my head, and
gonna grab a case of PBR from the store.
Gonna catch
and take
a
it
30
outside.
rack. I'm catching a triple-decker, 10 beers on each floor. That's what a case of beer looks like. Just in case you were questioning if I've ever seen one, I totally have many times. It's 30 on the top, and 30 on the bottom, and 30 in the middle. That's 3 cases stacked up next to the beach, sitting by the bonfire.
Yeah, it took a long time to get them there.
Get them all. What did you say?
We got stuck in traffic trying to take the beers over to the beach.
The beers are hot now. The party's buzzed. Cause if it's not cold, she's not wet. If it's not cold enough, she won't dig on me. If the beer's not at the perfect degrees, then she's calling it quits on me. If the beer's not cold, she thinks I'm some loser. She says your beer's not cold, and I'm like, sorry, but it was a 45-minute drive from the closest liquor store. Cause this beach happens to be very secluded. And I don't know what else I can do. I could've got a cooler and put it on ice, but that's a lot of work, I guess. I didn't think about it. I'm immature. I'm only in high school. I'm not trying to do anything right now. I forget why I'm here. And now I'm gonna go home and do that thing that I love. Playing games on the internet. Playing games on the internet, guys. Adult-themed games. You know, like first-person shooters, POV shooters, MMA games. I like the full holds. I like when people hold each other. That makes me feel good. Makes me feel good when virtual people touch each other. For me, at my command. That makes me feel, like my buddy Jeff, actually.
Who's your buddy Jeff?
Epstein.
Oh, yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, now it makes me kind of understand everything he was talking about. Mm-hmm. Now that I put it that way.
Now that I had a second reality.
To think about it. Yeah, now that I've kind of taken off the goggles that the man put on me when I was a baby. That they bolted onto my brain when I was just a little child.
Well, he just snuck in there into the infantry. It was like, woo.
Yeah, no, the people don't know that. There's the shadow government actually sneaks into maternity wards. And,
maternity wards. I said infantry.
Infantry, right?
Which is the...
That's a little different, but it's got infant in the name.
Yeah,
so it makes sense.
Maternity ward.
Yeah, they
correction.
Hypnotize. Yeah, did you actually know that? You can hypnotize a baby and never break the spell. So if you hypnotize a baby and don't tell the parents, the break word, they're stuck.
Really?
Living a false identity. Yeah, it actually happened to me. I'm still under it.
Oh, so you just you grow up without an identity?
Yeah, I grew up without an identity.
Like that movie, Born Identity?
Yes.
Jason Bourne?
Yes. Just like that.
Like in the movie?
The movie.
Starring...
I
don't know who's in
Matt
that.
Walker.
Yeah, did you see Tampa's was featured on the Mission Impossible show? I don't know what...
Mission Impossible show?
I don't know what kind... Tom Clancy, yeah. The Mr. Clancy.
No idea what you're saying.
There's a...
So, did Tom Clancy make the Mission Impossible movies?
I don't know if it was Mission Impossible. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't know. I thought you did research before you brought in your topics,
I forgot my notes.
You got
I don't
that
have
whole
my
notebook,
book.
and what's in it? Just like recipes for disaster.
Super disaster.
Yeah, they say that in movies. Recipe for disaster. I don't want those ingredients, but they seem to be everywhere I go, if you know what I mean. Yoy! Everywhere I go, disaster strikes.
I apologize for disasters that I cause.
Yeah, no, I've been feeling really left out lately. People don't leave me in. I feel left out.
Of what?
Just like the universe, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like sometimes no one cares about anything at all.
It seems like nobody cares that Steak Break is having a redo premiere.
Is that...
Two for the price of none.
Thanks for not showing up to our...
Thank God we didn't get Tampa Theater.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a...
Oh, man, that's really special.
That's good. We were able to...
Okay, so I convinced Chris D'Elia to let us show Steak Break tomorrow before his show.
Yeah, it's just...
You think they'd let us do that?
Yeah, maybe not.
I go, hey, man, one time for me. Let me play my movie before your set. It's an hour. But it's good, I swear. He just goes, yeah, sure, all right. Yeah, maybe that won't happen. But, maybe a preview? We'll see. Maybe he'll text me back, guys. Maybe he'll text me back.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they don't text back, And that's kind of what everybody is scared of in life.
They're like, never mind. As a matter of fact...
Yeah?
I Googled you.
I actually Googled you when I got home.
And I realized I can't have you on my team.
I Googled you in the bathroom.
I was on the toilet. I wanted to know a little bit more about you.
So, yeah, I needed to make sure I was safe on this on this Tinder Extreme date. On this fuckbook date. Welcome to the Screw app, guys, huh? What's the deal, right? You guys pissed off? These apps, you know? Oh, cool, apps. You date on apps. Oh, real cool. Sick. I love it. Good. Good for you. Oh, really? Fine. All right, fine. It's all good. Everybody notices when the lightning strikes twice.
That's when it's most dangerous, when it strikes.
They say it never strikes the same thing twice, but then it does, always.
Always?
You ever
I've
seen
it
TV,
pretty frequently.
anything? You ever seen movies, you know?
Did you know that the lightning actually strikes both ways?
So it strikes up in the clouds too?
Yeah. I think we've already gone over this.
Now I know you're just full of shit. What, are you just making shit up now?
No, that's a new way to create, you know.
We're upcycling lightning?
You're upcycling lightning, but we harness it actually to create, you know, new chemtrails.
Wait, yeah, if we can harvest lightning, why do we have to like pay phone bills or whatever?
Well, that's why
what
they
I don't
killed
get,
Tesla.
It's like wave power, solar, lightning.
They don't tell you Tesla was murdered because he did that.
Yeah, there's that guy who made, you know, the car engine that runs on water.
Mm-hmm.
There's, you know, the guy who made the anti-gravity machine out of a few sticks.
Yeah.
A few random branches he found on the ground. He was able to create a hovercraft. Yeah, hey, it all started with sticks. Say what you want, but how'd they make steel and rocks and stuff? They got sticks. They bashed the rocks until the rocks were small enough to like figure the different pieces, and they were like, this one powers batteries. Yeah, like who the fuck made batteries? Who the fuck made batteries? Guys, we're looking for answers. And we also just want to bring you a good show. That's rule number one.
Number one rule for TNF podcast: entertainment.
Despite what the naysayers may say,
they keep saying what you can't keep
the
putting
critics
that crap out there.
Yeah, the holier than thou keyboard jockeys.
Yeah, I'm not.
They think they're better than us.
Do they?
I don't know. I mean,
I think people that are better than us don't listen to this podcast.
Blood-written mail.
They keep saying, "Oh, they keep doing that." Whatever.
Yeah, you know, yeah, like in the movies where people write a letter in blood. That stopped happening in movies and TV. I think everybody realized it's a little dark. Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, that's always good in movies when there's like psychopaths doing crazy shit and they're like, why are they... What was this about? Now I'm going to break all your fingers. And you're like, geez. But while they're making the movie, they're like, this is good. This is different. It's cool. It's gritty. He's going to take the hammer. He's going to hit his nails. He's going to nail through his fingers. It's going to be really gross. We're going to have a good time. All right.
Super close up.
Here we go. Take 69. All right.
Yeah. We need a bigger crew.
We're going to need a bigger crew. Yeah. Who said that?
That's yeah, the producer.
Ah, the producer. Yes.
He's going to see this ship. He's going to be like, this is sinking.
Yeah, no, our producer's actually been out of town for a long time. So they actually haven't heard any of this.
Like our financiers, they're like, they keep asking questions. They're like, what is the value?
Yeah, they have a separate phone number of mine because I don't want to deal with the money men at all because they're very mad. They're furious for what's become of this company.
They're
our board our voting board.
They keep asking us, what's the revenue? We keep saying...
We keep saying, give us a few more days.
Oh,
the
wait
monkey
a second.
keeps eating our homework or whatever.
We're still calculating.
My dog ate the papers, I swear.
There's a lot of calculations.
Listen,
the board's been saying some stuff.
We don't have the right calculator. We got the wrong one. It doesn't do
This one is.
It doesn't do
This
sin.
one refuses to do the graph.
Cost. It doesn't do the cost part.
I need the sin. There's
does,
a
yeah,
sin
it
button.
It does the sin, but it doesn't do the cost.
The tan on
Tan's
it.
wrong. Tan's
Tan
backwards
on it.
And you just keep talking about it. And they're like, all right, fine. 2 more months, and then we're coming back here.
Yeah.
And you're like, thank you.
We come back with the
thank you so
PowerPoint
much.
presentation.
We'll be back with so much better stuff, we promise. And every time, we just keep disappointing them.
Now, the content's there.
The content's there. If you actually look. See, that's the thing, though. People say content is king, you know? Content is where it is. So, if we're just talking strictly term-wise, terminology-wise, we're doing really well. If we're talking strictly, the most shallow form of judgment, if we're talking numbers only, but like numbers on our end, our numbers continue to rise, despite their numbers. Cause the numbers fight every night. I said the numbers come over and they bang on the lights because the numbers wanna turn off my lights. They're turning my lights off. The numbers are turning my lights off. The numbers are turning me down. I want them up. Please, please, please push the numbers up. But they're always down. The numbers are down for anything. Anything you do, the numbers are down. Cause nothing doesn't involve the numbers. God damn it, put those numbers away. Get those numbers away from me. I'm starting to get my butt even more when he said all that stuff about how the numbers will hurt you. I never understood what he meant.
Yo, check out how big that roach is.
Oh, there's a roach?
Giant one, right?
Where?
It's crawled underneath your oven.
Oh, nice, because I kicked the thing probably. Yeah, apparently there's one in here, which is such a shame. But, what can I do?
Oh, man.
Bait him out? Bait car?
Like, hey,
Actually,
little
I have a new
buddy.
show called Beta Car. And it's exactly what you'd hope it is. Whatever it is you'd hope for. Anything you want, that's what we're going to give you. See, that's what we're doing. We're making customizable content one day at a time.
We
because
keep getting messages from beta cucks.
once the
and they keep
algorithms
saying,
kick in,
keep making that stuff for me.
once our software catches up with the current climate, I know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, please explain it to me, because I
Once
don't know what's going on.
Once we have enough videos and people like 2 or 3 of them.
I've seen little teenage kids that get 14,000 views, 20,000 views.
Oh, dude, I see kids in the street doing TNF dances and stuff.
Yeah, and it's...
Yeah, our influence is definitely there. I see kids with TNF hats and shirts, playing pro basketball on TV and shit. Let's just say the brand is hot right now. The brand is huge.
We influence people to make their own stuff and ignore us.
We've done, some would say, too much for the community. We're just a couple of community boys, Just a couple down-home, good old-fashioned Rockefeller dogs. Couple street guys. Hang-arounders. Hang guys. The hangsters. Yeah. The point is, the game's changed. I agree. It's all changed for, I don't know, what I would say. Oh, there it is. Should I kill it? I feel bad. I don't want to kill it. Let's see. Can I put a Tupperware
Maybe you can
thing
be
over
his
it?
friend.
Yeah, we're going to turn you into a superstar. You're going to be our new viral video star. Hi, Bumpy. It's okay. Oh, God, it's stuck under it. All right. Well, what do I do now?
Oh.
It's under a piece of Tupperware.
But it's safe.
It's safe. It's gonna be fine, guys. Don't write in. I'm not gonna read your letters.
We made
no
a
matter
new
how
friend.
long and complicated you make them. I've seen 60-page handwritten notes. I rip them right in half. I've seen one-of-a-kind art pieces specifically dedicated to our show. I burn them. And then, and that's that because I don't appreciate anything. Yeah, the point is there's a roach under some Tupperware now. And it's
you really
the new
showed
TNF
them.
mascot. If you
It-
got a name for our new mascot, tweet at us as loudly as you can.
Yeah, any tweet, we'll read them out loud. Let's
Any
go over-
tweet. You say anything to us, we read it out loud.
Yeah, let's go
Proudly.
over the tweets.
And we mean it. Yeah, search
Y'all
our
have been
tweets.
very loud on Twitter
You
recently.
guys have been sounding off on the chat box. We've been hearing a lot of stuff in the chat box. None of it good.
Not a single thing good on
It's
there.
only become us in there now.
Thanks for listening, Clark. And,
Yeah, thanks for listening, Clark. We love you.
And then
You know, it's just we're just getting kicked
we're
50 different angles every day, I'd
we're
say.
Twitter banned,
Twitter
Facebook
banned.
banned.
Yeah, we've
We're
been left out to rot.
We've been losing followers left and right.
They want us dead so bad, but I think we're at our highest right now, or is it not? 935?
Yeah,
It's our highest. We're at our highest ever.
Thank you, 935
Guys, that's
people.
crazy. Do you know what that means? 65 away from the big 1K.
But it used to be a big up and up, and then
Something happened.
I
And
think
I'm not sure what happened. I think I think it's just the climate seems unsafe right now.
Yeah.
People are scared to openly enjoy some good hearty comedy. People are going, we love it so much, but we're just kind of stressed right now.
They
We
got a
haven't
little
gotten around
bit
to
too
it.
offended.
I don't know what is. It might have been the knife bit. Apparently somebody did.
It might have
Some
been
sort of intrusion. Swamp
the-
Jackers might not have pleased everybody for some reason.
Yeah, let's see.
By the way, go watch Swamp Jackers. See for yourself. You let us know.
Was it the $2 stories in a row?
Yeah, did we write a story about somebody who... Yeah, we're definitely shadow banned for, talking trash about Rick Scott. They probably made one call,
They're like, what do you think about this?
Yeah, his intern was probably like, hey, this guy's trashing him. Can you just stop it? And they're like, yeah, $20. We'll shut him down. So we call Facebook and we counteroffer. And we say,
Yeah.
listen, Facebook,
Look, guys.
we've actually got a nice little deal for you.
They saw our ad, and then they were like,
shit,
no.
I forgot that was there.
Oh, it went crazy.
I know.
It's-
Sorry about that. I kicked the thing that had the roach under it.
Now it's
Thankfully,
like
the roach is still under it.
you're like threatening him.
I know, it feels bad. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
No, it's,
Oh, God.
it's scared.
It's
It doesn't
like, what
trust
have we
you
done?
now. It's like,
I know, I got to sit down next to it and talk to it. I got to calm it down.
yeah. Was it the sex brewery thing?
Oh, I think way before that. I think probably within 2 weeks.
OJ purchasing Tampa News Force.
Was that too much from Disney? Who there could get offended? I don't see any problem
Was it
with
the
any of
homeless
that.
stories?
Yeah, people have
Voted
negative
best
connotations with roaches, but they're
homeless.
actually, very good friends.
Osama bin Laden's body
Body
washes
washing
up on Clearwater Beach.
Is that bad?
Is that too bad?
Is that bad? All I do is, mention Scientology a little bit. Is that not okay? Have I said anything about anyone that would cause a stir? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Sweet innocent children losing faith in the institution of journalism.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's
It
all
was-
solid work.
But that was because we got hacked.
Yeah,
It
we
was
did
a big
actually get
store.
hacked.
We got hacked.
We wrote about it. We talked about it.
Yeah.
I think we've addressed all the rumors and the issues
And
with the hack.
there's like all you can see. It's the free $100 gift card to Best. I don't know how to delete it.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I don't.
I just
it
wanted
actually
to
works
leave it
though.
up for evidence.
Yeah, the scary part is it works. If you bring it to Best Buy, that gift card gets you $100. So, don't abuse it. Use it a couple times. You can use it up to 6 times before they'll catch you, we've noticed. Yeah, you what are you looking up songs over there? What are you looking up your old song lyrics?
That was the Twitter.
Oh, that was the Twitter moment.
So, because it
we-
started with the Rick Scott eating out a
used flashlight.
flashlight.
Ah.
And,
Yeah, that one might not fly too well. Yikes. Yeah, I know grandmothers reading this stuff. But sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you need to show the world who you are, and that's just a great creative artist.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm doing, at the very least, is high-end entertainment.
Non-stop.
Non-stop, high-energy, positive entertainment.
That's just what happens with life,
Yeah, and at my best, I'm like Steve Jobs, Stephen Hawking kind of thing. I'm like a athletic Steve Jobs, Stephen Hawking, probably. Mm-hmm. I've been told that a lot.
They keep saying
people
they keep saying that
will
to
not
me.
stop saying that I have the exact same qualities of Michael Jordan, Eddie Murphy.
You could pull off the entire look on camera.
Vin Diesel. Yeah, no,
I believe it.
I've been told. Yeah, at my auditions,
They said
they've
the
said
same thing.
they said we can't cast you because it's unrealistic because you're just too good at all this. They go, it needs to seem like like people are doing this, but you're just too good. It doesn't make sense. It's like, you ever seen something so perfect it doesn't look real? You see something on the TV, it's all lit up, LEDs, high-end LEDs, plasma liquid lit up with colors and pixels. Yeah, you know what? It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real. So, when you're trying to get to that level of perfection, it stops becoming real. And it starts changing. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sometimes it almost gets there.
It almost gets there.
And then just nothing happens with it.
Yeah, you always hope something's going to happen. And then it never does. What's that about? But, sometimes it does happen, though. That's what they say. They
keep saying that.
They go, you got to be ready.
Something good's going to happen from all that stuff that you've been trying to make happen.
Yeah, it's like going fishing or like scratch off lotteries.
Yeah,
they're like, you can't keep playing the lottery that many times.
It's 1,000 times in a row.
Yeah, because, around like 300-400 videos and stuff, they're like, you got to quit.
Yeah,
and then 500-600, they're like, well, maybe one of them will work.
Nope.
And then see around 700-800, that's when they go, oh man, all of these work.
Mm-hmm. Every single one. I figured
out
it's all good, just piece of the puzzle,
Yeah, I actually read a book called 750 YouTube videos.
And that's how long it took them to make.
Yeah, it said it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
If you just make 750 YouTube videos, 751, you'll be making $1 million a post.
Really?
Yeah, $1 million at least.
$1 million?
$1 million.
Wow.
For a 30-second vid that you can use from your phone.
Yeah, I think I read that contract.
Yeah, no, I actually, I have a special deal with Verizon. I'm sponsored by Verizon, but I have to use my phone for 8 hours a day. If I don't touch my phone for 8 hours a day, they'll kill me. And it's not really good in my favor
Yeah, that sounds.
But I've been trying to work with it because, I want to be open-minded in the industry.
Well, it's just the job,
Yeah, it's just a job. That's how I see it.
8 hours a day. That's a job. When I'm work, I'm on my phone.
Uh-huh.
When I'm not at work, I'm enjoying life. I'm away from screens.
Yeah.
I have a screen-free family I'm raising.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about these screen-free families.
There's no screens allowed in my house. I see a screen, I knock it out of their hands.
Yeah, I am so not cool with screens around
My family
at all.
holding screens up.
Yeah, no, I have to look at a screen to upload these, and I'm literally like in physical pain as I do it because I have to deal with a screen, I go, "You monster." I go, "I know what you've done to the world." It's more I hate what it's done to the world. I go, "You sick monster."
Yeah.
You changed everybody.
You made everyone sad.
You made everybody weird, man. And now I just got to use you to like upload my music or something.
Are you like good with computers now?
Are you like, I don't.
It looks like you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's
Hey, you
crazy.
want to come to my beach party?
The computer rules my life. It tells me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I get messages. My screen just goes black, and then type comes up, and it'll say like, "Go grab the knife" or whatever, and I go, and then it tells me what to do, and I'm not really sure who to talk to about that, because the Geek Squad doesn't seem to me much help. They go, we don't know what that is, but we're not even going to come look at that because we're scared. They go, it's like the guy in Harry Potter. We just don't even want to say his name because we're scared he's going to fucking come here. Don't say his name. He's going to show up and beat my ass. Did you say my name?
Whose name did you
Excuse me. Yeah. What name did you say? He goes, nothing.
Did you say something bad about me?
I think I heard you say something bad about me.
Because I came here to say some bad stuff.
I mean, if it was good, that's great. Tell me. What is it?
I come here, I say the worst things I can think about. And I hope it brings you joy.
Yeah, I cast a spell on this baby's parents.
Mm-hmm.
And it killed everybody but the baby. And you'll never believe who I'm fighting right now.
Who?
The baby's like
the baby's
a teen.
old. Wow.
It's like a young teen.
And he came back to kill you?
I think he's like 14. And he's good at the broom game. He's really good at the broom sport.
Because they're witches.
The victim.
And
yeah, this little boy
so they
victim. Yeah, it kind of reinforces that tragic circumstances breeds solid athletes ideas. This kid struggled, so he's just sick at Quidditch. You know how hard it was when I was sleeping in that cupboard before the big man showed up with the mail?
All I wanted to do was ride a broom.
All I wanted to do was ride a broom. Brooms were hanging up right next to me by my bed.
I would just be sleeping all day.
I could be riding that thing. Ride through the sky one day like a witch. Ride through the sky like a witch.
And you know where that franchise is valued at right now?
Oh, what? You're telling me there's money behind some nerdy book?
Yeah, I got a nerdy book for you.
Yeah, huh?
Check this thing out. As per the guitar notes you provided.
Okay, yep. Powering down, I feel the life draining out of me. I feel my body getting weak. I feel things changing in me. Stuff's getting crazy. The Roach just did a backflip off the roof of the Tupperware. I think the Roach is feeling this song. I think that's why I wrote it that way. You know, they say everything happens for a reason, guys. Well, maybe all of it was just for the Roach.
It was just to scare him out, capture him, name him, and what?
Yeah, what are we going to name him? Has anybody checked the TNF line to see who won it? Or is it just, are we just going to believe that nobody won it? Does anybody ever win anything, guys? Is winning a real thing? Or do we just make it up?
Yeah, maybe at some point we should just, we should have like tweeted something like, hey, we're podcasting. Send us something.
Yeah, I guess we never do that.
Yeah, we never do. Sorry, guys.
54 episodes in. You would have thought by now.
We would have figured this out.
Nope. I think we just need like a social media manager or something.
Yeah,
somebody who can just blast stuff out.
There we go. I think I figured it out.
I think we figured it out.
So we're going to be ready for the next one. I hope you guys tune in next time.
Yeah, you tune in next time, and we're going to have something real nice for you. Gonna have something so nice for you. Gonna believe it's true. You're gonna believe it's amazing. It's gonna change the way you feel. It's gonna change everything that you believe. You're going insane thinking about these things. These things, they plague your mind. You can't get these things out of your brain. Oh, ouch. I feel it digging through my noggin. The freaking drill holes.
All right, take it easy. Bye.
Take it easy. Oh, shit, I hit the thing again.
It freaked out.
It freaked out bad. Oh,
Sorry.
shit. Things are way out of hand over here. All right, check out.
Will Cardo.
We'll see you on next episode.